welcome to commercial arithmetic class. So in previous problem we had seen about the concept of discount and we had solved 10 problems. So in today's video we will continue with the problems on discount. So the 11th problem is a refrigerator marked at rupees 12,000 is offered at discount 15%. If the trader still gains 20% on the cost, find the cost price of the refrigerator. So here let us assume the cost price to be 100 rupees and they have given the marked price of the refrigerator which was 12,000. So marked price or list price is 12,000 and the discount offered is 15%. So therefore the final net price or the selling price would be 100 minus 15, which is 85% of the marked price, that is 85% into 12,000, which is 10,200, or else we can use the other method, that is 15 into the marked price, that is 15 into 12,000 divided by 100. So whatever answer we will get, we have to subtract it from the marked price. So again we'll get the net price or the selling price as 10,200, or subtract the discount percentage from 100 and multiply with the list price. Therefore the selling price is 10,200 and they have given the trader still gains 20% gains, that is he has earned a profit of 20% on the cost price. So therefore if the cost price is 100, then the selling price would be 120, that is 20% profit. So selling price will be 120 rupees. Therefore what will be the cost price when the selling price is 10,200? So just cross multiply. Therefore we will get the cost price of the refrigerator as 8,500 rupees. So the 12th question is, if a merchant makes a net gain of 30% after allowing 20% trade discount and 2.5% cash discount, how much in the rupee above cost has he marked his goods for sale? So here they have asked us to find out what profit he makes on a rupee above the cost price that he has marked for his goods for sale. So let us assume the list price to be 100 rupees. So in the question they have given 20% is the trade discount. Therefore the invoice price would be the list price minus trade discount. So 20% of the list price is 20 rupees. So list price minus trade discount amount would be 80 rupees. Therefore the net price is invoice price minus cash discount. Here cash is 2.5%. So 2.5% of 80 rupees. So whatever value we will get, we will subtract it from 80 to get the net price, or 80 into 97.5, that is 100 minus 2.5 is 97.5. Therefore 80 into 97.5 is 78. So now in the question they have given a merchant makes net profit or net gain of 30%. So therefore if the cost price is 100 rupees, then the selling price would be 130 rupees because 30% is the profit. So therefore what would be the cost price if the selling price or the net price is 78 rupees? So cross multiply, that is 100 into 78 divided by 130. We will get the cost price as 60 rupees. Now if cost price is 60 rupees, then the list price what we have assumed is 100 rupees. Then if the cost price is 1 rupee, then what would be the list price? Because in the question they have given, we have to find out the list price on the rupee. So cost price is 1 rupee. So therefore the list price would be cross multiplied by 60, which is 1.67. Therefore a merchant has marked 67 paise above a rupee. So here in the question they have asked, we have to find out how much he has marked his goods above a rupee. So here we got the list price to be 1.67. So ignore this 1 rupee. Therefore a merchant has marked 67 paise above a rupee. So the next question is, an importer buys goods from a foreign manufacturer at 25% discount on the list price but pays an import duty of 20% on the cost. Find how much percent should he raise the list price so as to gain 25% on the landed price of goods. So these all are the practical problems that many of the sellers and buyers will be using in their day-to-day life. So in this question they have given, there is an importer who buys goods from a foreign manufacturer at 25% discount on the list price, but also he has to pay some import charges, which is 20% on the cost, not on the list price, but it is on the cost price. So we have to find out how much percent should he raise the list price so as to gain 25% on the landed price of goods. So first let us assume the list price to be 100 rupees and the trade discount is given, that is 25%. So 25% of 100 is rupees 25. Therefore the cost price is 100 minus 25, which is 75 rupees. Also they have given he pays import duty of 20% on the cost. So therefore 20% of 75 is nothing but rupees 15. So that is 75 into 20 divided by 100 is 15 rupees. Therefore the landed price is 75 plus 15, which is 90 rupees. So this is the final landed price, that is 90 rupees. They have asked to gain 25% on the landed price, that is 25% into 90 divided by 100, we get 22.5 rupees. So he has to sell his product, or he has to sell his goods for rupees 112.5, that is the landed price, plus the price for which he gains 25% of profit, that is selling price is rupees 112.5. So subtract it with the list price. So here we have assumed the list price to be 100. Therefore the difference is 12.5, that is 112.5 minus 100 is 12.5. Therefore 12.5%. By 12.5% he has to raise the list price so as to gain 25% on the landed price of goods. So the 14th question is, what rate of discount is allowed when fruits marked as 3 per rupee are sold at rupees 3.5 per dozen? So here the marked price is 1 rupee for 3 fruits. Then what is the marked price for 12 fruits? So cross multiply, therefore we will get 4 rupee per dozen. Therefore the marked price is rupees 4 per dozen, and they have given they are sold as 3.5 rupees per dozen. Therefore the discount would be marked price minus selling price. So we got marked price as 4 rupees and selling price is in the question, that is 3.5. So 4 minus 3.5 is 0.5, but they have asked rate of discount. So the rate of discount is discount divided by the marked price into 100. So 0.5 divided by 4 into 100 is 12.5, or 12 into 1 by 2% is the rate of discount. So even this is an easy problem. This might be asked for 2 marks problems. So the 15th question is, what net profit percent is earned by marking goods 60% above cost and allowing 12.5% trade discount and 2% cash discount? So they have asked to find out the net profit in percent. So here let us assume the cost price to be 100 rupees, and they have said a merchant or an agent earns 60% profit. So therefore the marked price would be 160 rupees. That is 60% of 100 is 60 rupees. Therefore the marked price would be 100 plus 60, which is 160 rupees. And they have given the trade discount to be 12.5%. Therefore invoice price would be 100 minus 12.5, which is 87.5% of the marked price, which is rupees 140. That is 87.5 divided by 100 into 160. Or else we can solve in the usual method, that is marked price minus the trade discount, that is 12.5% of 160. So 12.5 divided by 100 into 160, whatever, that is 20. So 160 minus 20 is 140. We will get the same answer. So therefore we got the invoice price, that is rupees 140, and they have given the cash discount to be 2%. Therefore the net price would be 98% of the invoice price. So 98% into 140, which is rupees 137.2. Therefore the profit is the selling price minus cost price. So here selling price, that is the net price, we got 137.2, and we have assumed the cost price to be 100. Therefore 137.2 minus 100 is 37.2. But they have asked to find out the net profit percent. Therefore net percent profit is profit divided by cost price into 100. So we got profit as 37.2 and cost price we know it is 100. So therefore the net profit percent is 37.2%. So that's it for today's class. In the next class we will solve few more problems on discount.